Hi everyone, my name is Sohail Akbarpour. This is my friend Reza. In this video I'll be showing you how to work from the collar tie, how to get head and arm control, and also how to get your opponent to the ground from these positions. I'm going to show you 3 variations on how to establish head and arm control. So we're in the collar tie. Obviously there are many different ways to get head and arm control here. My opponent can try and shoot for my legs, and I can get a hold of his head, but it is a bit of a risk because if he reaches my legs, it's going to be a dangerous position for me. Another way is when we're tied up, I'm controlling his head with my lead hand, here being my right hand because we're both leading with our right sides. I have my right hand on his head and my left hand on his tricep. I bring my left hand inside to maintain inside control. With my right hand, I'm going to perform the snap, and my left hand, while gripping his tricep, will push his arm down. The key detail here is that I don't pull my opponent in my direction. If I do, he can easily reach my legs. I snap him to the outside. Then I get head and arm control. One more time. We're tied up. I don't pull him towards myself. I redirect him to the outside so he is away from my legs. So now we're here. I bring my right arm in all the way and I put my hands together. We can use various grips here, which is just a matter of preference. What is important here is I have to close my elbow and keep it tight. My right hand is through all the way and I fasten the grip either palm to palm or I grab my wrist. My left elbow here has to be closed. With a loose elbow he can post. Now I close my elbow and he can't post his hand anymore. I place my right shoulder on the back of his head and I apply pressure with my legs posting far back. Now from here I can move to score some points. حالا اینجا حرکت می‌کنم برای امتیاز گرفتن. یه مدل دیگه که من میتونم حرکتامو سریع گردن حرکتامو بگیرم. The next variation, we're tied up. I'm constantly putting my opponent under pressure. I push him to get a reaction. I try to put him on the back foot and naturally he'll push back. Here I use his own force as help and I snap his head down. Again, my hand goes in all the way and I tighten my elbow. The key here is when I'm pressuring him and he pushes back, I use the force that he is giving me to snap him down, but at the same time I keep my legs back and out of his reach. Again, I push him back. When he responds, I pull him down and keep both of my legs back. My right hand goes all the way through. I clasp my hands together and close my elbow. In the last variation, we're tied up, but I also have an underhook. My opponent will most likely lower his base because if he's high up, I can easily go for his legs. So I have my underhook and he lowers his level. My underhook arm latches onto his shoulder and I snap his head down again, right hand on the back of the head, left hand on the shoulder. Now I bring my left arm out and establish my grip and take out his posting hand again like in the previous sequences. One more time. I have an underhook. Most opponents will lower their levels to defend against this position. I put some pressure on him and then I snap his head down, bringing him all the way to the mat. I bring my left hand through and get the grip. Here we have a variety of moves to execute from this position. These 3 variations are used to establish head and arm control. So from the tie-up, I can use these sequences to get head and arm control, and it's very important to know these moves because usually everyone goes for head and arm when they are defending a takedown, But from here, I can actively go for head and arm control and follow it up with a takedown of my own.
اما توی این حالت من میتونم با سر گردن حمله بکنم و در ادامه حریفمو بتونم خیلی راحت تکداون بکنم.